Hey guys, this is Luke again, and welcome back to the tier list. We're gonna do season 2 today. We're gonna do season 2. So let's start with Darkness Shall Rise. Darkness Shall Rise. There it is. This one was a weird opener. This one opener was pretty weird, if you ask me. It started off with the ninja getting jobs all of a sudden, and they have to find somewhere where they can train Lloyd, which is understandable, but it's the conventional methods of which they try to do it that's where it gets sort of unusual. Then there's also Lord Garmadon siding with the Serpentine after their recent defeat by the ninja when they were trying to summon the Great Devourer. So this episode was pretty weird, but it made a little bit of sense at the same time, you know? So it's not terrible, but it's definitely not. I'll meet it between. It's definitely not, B status or above. So I'm gonna say C. Then there's Pirates versus Ninja. Which one? This one was also sort of weird. This one was also kind of weird. We had Captain Soto. Garmadon realized that that the mega weapon doesn't have the power to destroy; it has the power to create. And then the battle and there was also the debut of Dareth. So I guess it's not a terrible episode, but it's right on the same level as Darkness Shall Rise, so around a C. Double Trouble. A lot of people don't like this episode, and I kind of don't understand why. It's not terrible. It's definitely not a terrible episode. Yeah, the reason why I say this is because I love the idea of evil clone ninja. I really do. Yes, the whole ninja being captured by kids is a little weird, but that's like one part out of a 22-minute episode. And at least they find their way out. It would have been more embarrassing if they didn't know what to do after that. But at least the evil ninja and the evil children sort of learned their lesson in this episode. So I'd say this is a C plus episode. The other two were like C exactly, not C minus, so C. Then there was 17 Ninja Ball Run. This episode was so bad. This episode was bad. The race is cool, but if it doesn't end good, then the entire race was just bad. And it ended in just the worst way possible, with the ninja cheating to win. Trying to put into my mind that cheating was okay, which I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't okay. But the ninja thought, if we want to get our land buddy back, we gotta do whatever we gotta do. So I don't want them to turn into the villains just because they had to get their bounty back, and Garmadon nearly got arrested. So yeah, this one was a very cheeky episode. Not F because it was that long ago, but I'll say D. Then there was Child's Play. Child's Play is actually a very good episode. It's actually very good. This is the final episode with Kid Lloyd, and the first episode with Teenage Lloyd. After he gets hit with the tea that makes you grow older. I forgot what it's called. I totally forgot. But I did like the ninja as kids, especially Zane, because he had no idea what the fuck was going on with him. This does not compute. And I love the whole they were just freaking the hell out. This episode was hilarious. So I really like this episode. So A or B, A or B. I'm gonna say B. Due to the fact that that's Ninja Ball Runs. Son of a bitch! I didn't mean to do that. I meant Child's Play at B. There we go. Then we got Wrong Place, Wrong Time. If I can find it. Why is it all the way down to here? Why is it down there? Wrong place, wrong time. I remember this Ninjago YouTuber called Prentice, or at least he does make Ninjago videos. He said this was the worst episode in the entire show because of how confusing it was, which I can definitely see that. It did have somewhat of a confusing element to it. We weren't sure what just happened, but maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the point of this episode, is that you can't change. And if you do try to change time, change the past, and change the future, you don't know what's going to happen. So maybe that was the case, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about it way too big. But this episode wasn't bad at all. It wasn't really that bad at all. We got to see through the pilots all the way up to season 2 again, and that was cool. And I did like the finale, the last few parts of the episode, so that sort of propelled it up to a B minus for me. B minus, so B. 20. 20, 20, 20, 20. Which one was 20? I totally forgot. The Stone Army. I have no idea what happened in this episode, so I can't remember. I think this is when the big guy, the big stone armor guy came in and Lloyd saw his mother for the first time in a while, but I'm not too sure. I think that was also the birth of one of the best J Scream to ever exist. What the heck is that? But I really don't remember that much of it, so I can't remember enough to make a fair judgment. So I will put it under can't remember. The day Ninjago still stood still. No idea in hell what happened in that episode. 22. The Last Voyage. Oh, this one episode is very sweet. This one was sweet. We got to see Dr. Julian, Zane's creator, and just the rebonding between Zane and Julian is just so sweet. It's just especially with the scene with Zane contemplating, oh my god, I'm tearing up a bit now. Contemplating about having his memory switch removed. Which was a very sweet scene indeed. So, and it was just an overall good episode in general. God tier is a bit stretching it, but I will put it in A. 23. Island of Darkness. This episode was amazing. We had the ninja tried to find where the Temple of Light was, and that Temple of Light scene, stuff of fucking legend. And we got arguably some of the greatest suits in the history of the show with the elements of kimonos. While I don't really like the whole leg piece, there's this piece on the leg that really pisses me off because it's kind of like a OCD thing with me. But they still look good nonetheless. God tier. I was thinking God or A. I'll say A, because God tier's somewhat pushing it. Okay, and then 24, The Last Hope. This episode was pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't really like how, the hordes of destruction were too late. I'm like, how? What? I'm still confused on what she was meaning by that. I don't know what Miss Misako meant by the hordes of destruction. It was basically get the helmet from Garmadon's head and return it to the clock so that the final battle can be prevented. And they failed to do that, but at least it looked believable. At least it looked believable when they were fighting it, and I did like the whole escape scene, the escape between, and it did set up Lloyd versus Garmadon pretty good, even though it sort of only lasted like a minute or so. So I like this episode. It wasn't terrible, but it's nowhere near A or S, so I'm gonna say B. But then we get to the good babies. 25 and 26. 25. One of the scariest episodes in the show. With the whole Overlord possessing Garmadon. Nia turning against her brother. Well, against the others. Because of Dark Matter. The confrontation between Lloyd and the Overlord. The entire battle. It was just... Oh my god. It was so good. Definitely deserves the S tier. And then 26. Need I say more? It's the fucking final battle. It's the final battle. The original ending of Ninjago in this episode. I watched it recently, rewatched the entire final battle from the later parts of 25 to the newer parts of 26, and it's still the stuff of legend even in 2019, and I'll still be that way in 2026 when I'll be like 26 or 24 or 26 or something like that. I'll be in my 20s and I'll still love this. And I just really loved everything about 26. One of my favorite episodes in the entire series. So that is season 2. Next time I will do season 4 because I already did season 3, as you see here. So we only have one episode in the D tier, which was Ninja Ball Run. Everything else is C or above. That shows you how good Ninjago can get when the worst episodes are at C. Sorry. Well, only one at D. But still, there's no F so far. Even though I doubt that's going to be the case in a few more videos. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red subscribe button, and click on that notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see you folks in the next video. Bye-bye!